What if I told you that while you've spent years searching for your life's purpose, chances are it's actually been with you all along, but you've been looking for it in all the wrong places? I remember the exact moment I thought I'd finally found my purpose. Our daughter had just been born and everything in me felt right. Caring for her, watching her little life unfold, being part of her world, I had never felt so alive, so fulfilled. I remember thinking instantly, my purpose in life is to be a stay-at-home mother to my baby girl. But as she grew, a quiet question started creeping in. What would my purpose be when she grew up and didn't need me in the same way anymore? Would I lose my purpose? And that question made me rethink everything I thought I knew about purpose. As a stay-at-home mum, people often say to me, don't lose who you are by becoming her everything, because one day she'll grow up and you'll be left with nothing. But I've come to realize something that completely changed how I see purpose, and that comment couldn't be more wrong or further from the truth. Because motherhood isn't my purpose, it was the thing that helped me unlock it. Over Christmas, my best friend and I were talking about New Year's resolutions when she said something that stopped me in my tracks. She told me she no longer thinks of purpose as a noun, something you find, achieve, or hold on to. She thinks of purpose more like a verb, something you do, an action that brings you deep inner happiness. And suddenly, everything clicked for me. My purpose isn't motherhood, my purpose is nurturing. And being her everything doesn't mean I'm losing myself. It means I'm becoming more myself than I ever have before. Right now, I live in alignment with my purpose through motherhood, and that's why being a stay-at-home mum feels so deeply fulfilling to me. But when I look back, I realize I've lived in line with this purpose long before becoming a mother. I worked at a cattery, caring for cats. I worked at a wildlife park, caring for marine animals. I had a small balcony garden where I grew and nurtured flowers and herbs. I had a fish tank in my living room that allowed me to care for a tiny ecosystem. All of these things were completely different on the surface, yet they gave me the same sense of meaning, because at their core, I was nurturing. And when I think about the times I felt the most miserable in my life, I realize they were the times when there was no nurturing in it at all. When I was working nightclub shifts, dealing with rude customers for hours on end, coming home exhausted with nothing to care for except myself. The biggest shift in my mental health came when we got our cat Luna. I went from zero nurturing in my life to having a tiny kitten who depended on me, and suddenly I felt purpose again. Fast forward to now as a stay-at-home mum, and my life feels full of purpose. One day when my children are older and move out, of course they'll still need me, just differently, and I'll continue living in my purpose in new ways, by caring for a garden, caring for my home, raising animals, supporting grandchildren I hope to one day have, finding new places where nurturing is needed. And maybe this resonates with you too. Maybe you're a school teacher who loves your job, but perhaps your purpose isn't being a teacher, it's educating. And you can live out that purpose in so many ways. Teaching skills like art, music, or cooking, tutoring, creating a YouTube channel, writing and sharing knowledge online, hosting workshops, sharing what you know in a completely different form. So when one chapter ends, when you retire, change roles, or your life shifts, it doesn't mean you've lost your purpose. It just means you're being invited to live it out in a new way. So if you're struggling to find purpose, I want to gently invite you to look a little deeper, not at the role you think you should have, but at the action that lights you up. Maybe your purpose is nurturing, maybe it's educating, maybe it's creating, healing, exploring, protecting, or inspiring. And maybe it doesn't always look big or impressive. Maybe it shows up in the quiet moments, when you're caring for something, teaching someone, making something with your hands, or simply showing up where you're needed. Because when I look back at my own life, the moments I felt the most lost were the moments where I wasn't living in line with my verb, nurturing. And the moments I felt the most at peace, even before motherhood, were the ones where I was already practicing my purpose without even realizing it. So maybe purpose isn't something we find one day and hold on to forever. Maybe it's something we return to again and again in different forms as our lives change, and as we do. Maybe your purpose has been with you all along, just waiting for you to notice it.